I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me.
Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nate Eovaldi will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And we are ready. For some daytime baseball.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Brantley.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Altuve carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Bases are empty, one man out. Still no balls and two strikes. The 0-2 once more is off the plate, up and away. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 to the left side, but it's well foul. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the third baseline. Devers gloves it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Lifted in the air to center field. Brantley is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
The average coming in, 257, 2 home runs, and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Greinke has racked up over 70 innings on the mound, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Grounded to short. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third, the first baseman, Bobby.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there at the letters 0-1. Now the pitch. Popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And now a pitch on the way. Bregman just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Carlos Correa now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe is there, one away. Now he'll throw back to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's J.D. Martinez. Career line against Greinke. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run.
Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Change up low. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Three and 1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. And that one yanked just foul. Another full count pitch home. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa, right to him. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So here's Michael Chavis now.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Turned it loose on 2-0, but he popped it up over to the right side of the infield. Jones has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The catcher, Go.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Brantley is under it. And that's the third out. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We've played 2, and it's 1-0 Boston.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
For the Astros.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Jason Castro.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jason Castro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And he fouls this one off. Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 1-0 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Oh, man, I love the fact that ball was able to stay fair because he jumped all over it. You could tell by his initial reaction, he caught every last stitch of that baseball, but didn't know if it was going to be able to stay fair.
Next for the Astros.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Strike one to start the at-bat. Still only one out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another one sent foul. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and they're at 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, 2-1 Houston. So here is Hunter Renfroe. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ready now is Christian Arroyo. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Next to hit, Xander Bogaerts. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Pitch on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-1. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Kyle Tucker waits on deck. Sent on the ground out to second. Arroyo's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Next to hit is Kyle Tucker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. Hard hit towards center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So now to the plate, Aledmys Diaz. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Looking at his career totals, Diaz carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he misses with it, 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to third. Devers has it. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, here is Jason Castro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. He's set. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Astros leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Franchy Cordero.
The center fielder, Franchy.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is in the air to right. Tucker waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Taylor Jones.
Taylor Jones.
And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1. Fouled off. Fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And another foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Red Sox.
Ready to go for the last
Third
half of the
baseman.
inning. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Rafael Devers.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Right side and right into the shift. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Chavis.
1 out, bases empty, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Two and two now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate is Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
And now Carlos Correa. He grounded out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. At the plate now is Hunter Renfroe to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. It just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he fouls this one off. Windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Renfroe leads off first with 1 away. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Brantley. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-1. Austin Bryce is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Austin
And stepping in, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Next, it'll be Jason Castro. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting, the first baseman, Taylor.
So next to bat will be Taylor Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Pitch out. 1-1.
Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And he'll reach first safely. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Michael Brantley stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1. Line hard to center field. Cordero is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Now into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
On its way is pitch number 75. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short and through into left field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zach Greinke. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ryan Stanek will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Ryan Stanek.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Alvarez just shy of the monster. He makes the catch for out number 1.
Now back, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined into left center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Young. Go!
Next, it'll be Yan Gomes. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 4. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
The 1-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. Adam Ottavino will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next up, Yordan Alvarez. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Alex Bregman, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Red Sox 1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Though you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So next to hit is Christian Arroyo. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Renfroe leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's fouled away. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Tucker. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Striding in is Franchi Cordero. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on the way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there, 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
1-2. Here it is. Two outs here with a runner at third. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hard on the ground towards short, scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Fenway after this. Phillips Valdez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. The former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. Another try at 2-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Stepping in next, Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way, and right into the shift. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz.
Now it'll be Aledmus Diaz. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still lead it 2-1. Ryan Presley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. A ball and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, ball three there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
3-1. Here it is. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 3-2. And this is taken for ball four. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Michael.
Next up is Michael Chavis, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Alex Verdugo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
99, Alex Verdugo.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. In his career, Verdugo carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the ninth.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom in the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Christian Javier is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. At the plate now, Yan Gomes. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The 1-0. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball two.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Now batting.
Now at the plate here is Hunter Renfroe. A 2-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Alex Verdugo will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Red Sox. Now playing left field.
We are into extra innings, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Castro.
The catcher.
Nick Pivetta takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 37, Nick Pivetta.
Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So the next to bat will be Taylor Jones. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Big at-bat now, and here is Michael Brantley. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with two away. Here's the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center, and he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a two-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Shot back up the middle. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 5-2 Houston. Stepping in once again is Christian
Leading
Arroyo.
off
He could
for
really
the
use
Red
a knock
Sox,
here.
your attention,
Marwin
please.
Gonzalez is up
hitting
off
for
the
the Red
bench
Sox.
as he'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning.
Gonzalez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Hit back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Shortstop.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now that's popped up. Bregman has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman.
Next up for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all tied at 5.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Steve Cichy, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready with the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Never.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He swings and lines it to left. Alvarez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left.
I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it.
Marwin Gonzalez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 12.
Matt Andres takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 35, Matt Andres.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's faced Matt Andres previously. He's 1 for 4. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Ross Adolph will come on now and pinch run here. Up next, Carlos Correa. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up is Kyle Tucker. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. In now, Aledmus Diaz. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. Now the relay home, and he is in there.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Jason Castro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this will be fouled away. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Diaz stands at second with 2 gone. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Ross Adolph will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 36, Ross Adolph.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once.
The left fielder,
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he misses 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Tucker waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Big spot here, and it'll be Yan Gomes. Well, they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball 3. Three and 1 to Yan Gomes. thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. And that's low, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Striding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Astros wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Steve Cishek gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
For no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros.